Buddhism is a major world religion founded in ancient India over 2,500 years ago by Siddhartha Gautama, who later became known as the Buddha, or the Enlightened One. Buddhism revolves around the teachings of the Buddha and offers a profound philosophy and way of life. Here are key aspects of Buddhism. The Four Noble Truths. Suffering, dukkha. This truth acknowledges the universal existence of suffering or dissatisfaction in life. It encompasses physical and mental pain, as well as the general unsatisfactoriness of human existence. Origin of suffering, samudaya. The second truth identifies the cause of suffering as craving, tanha, and attachment, upadana. Craving for pleasure, for existence, and for non-existence leads to suffering. Attachment to impermanent things creates a cycle of desire and disappointment. Cessation of suffering, nirvana. Buddhism teaches that suffering can be extinguished by eliminating its causes. By ceasing craving and attachment, one can attain a state of liberation or enlightenment known as nirvana. Path to the cessation of suffering, magga. The Eightfold Path is the practical guide to realizing the cessation of suffering. It comprises ethical and mental guidelines that guide individuals toward right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. The Eightfold Path. Right understanding, samaditha. Developing a correct understanding of the Four Noble Truths is the foundation of the path. Right intention, sammasankappa. Cultivating positive and compassionate intentions, free from greed, hatred, and delusion. Right speech, samavaka. Using truthful, kind, and beneficial words. Avoiding falsehood, gossip, harsh language, and divisive speech. Right action, samakkamanta. Engaging in ethical and compassionate behavior, refraining from harmful actions. Right livelihood, samaajiva. Choosing a livelihood that is ethical and doesn't harm others or oneself. Right effort, samavayama. Striving for positive qualities and overcoming negative ones through diligence. Right mindfulness, samasati. Developing awareness of oneself, one's thoughts, feelings, and the surrounding world. Right concentration, sammasamadhi. Cultivating focused and meditative states of mind to attain deep concentration and insight. 3 marks of existence. Impermanence, anicca. Recognizing that all phenomena are transient and subject to change. Nothing is permanent. No self, anatta. Understanding that there is no permanent, unchanging self or soul. The individual is a constantly changing process. Suffering, dukkha. Acknowledging the unsatisfactory nature of existence and the inevitability of suffering. Karma. Actions have consequences, and the law of karma dictates that our actions shape our present and future experiences. Positive actions lead to positive outcomes, and negative actions lead to negative outcomes. Meditation, samadhi. Central to Buddhism is the practice of meditation. It involves cultivating mindfulness, concentration, and insight. Through meditation, individuals seek to understand the nature of the mind and achieve a state of deep concentration. Compassion, metta. Buddhism encourages the cultivation of compassion and loving kindness toward all sentient beings. Practicing metta involves developing a genuine concern for the well-being of others. Nirvana. Nirvana is the ultimate goal in Buddhism. It represents the cessation of suffering, the liberation from the cycle of birth and death, samsara, and the attainment of a state beyond suffering and desire.